Actually, hey, kid.
Not Friday. Your wife's gonna call me on Friday. But yeah, any other day.
I know, right?
Okay. Okay.
I could do 4:30 for sure.
So he's gonna have a meeting for,
No, well, you just have to have two of us.
yeah,
Don't matter.
yeah, we could all three come.
I know what's going on, so I'm good. I mean,
4:30 on Thursday.
that's fine.
That's okay.
Do you need earlier, Haley?
No.
Okay.
Geez, Haley, they act like you go to bed at 6. Good Lord.
6:30.
Don't want to
You're
keep
going
you
to
out
schedule
too
the-
late.
I'll have Rita schedule a meeting.
Okay. Does she do it or Mindy?
Well, she can, well, Mindy can do it, but so can Rita.
Okay.
It's easier for me to say Rita.
Thanks.
Okay.
As soon as I get more stuff, I guess they need stuff on more after I put in more. Mainly. You might be.
Mr. Morris?
Almost time. Forgot we got the phone stuff down there.
So, wait, what was your question?
So it's
Sell insurance?
No, I do claims.
Oh,
Auto
God, that
claim.
sucks. What do you do for a living?
he's gonna have to come to that meeting anyway, so.
I would get electrocuted if I tried that job.
You know, when I first started, I was really worried. I mean, I was really, really worried about that. You know, yeah, no. 3.5 years into it, it's like,
So now you're gonna get electrocuted. You're being overconfident.
I know, right? There's some stuff still that I'm like,
You look at those, or am I supposed to look at my box?
I don't know. It came from over there somewhere.
You got any of those extra ones of that thing
I went over and looked at that house.
I know, when I drove by, I thought, I wish I wasn't by myself.
You need one for record? Man, a motel looks better.
Oh, God, I don't know about that. Easy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not 4:30 on Thursday. No. 6:15 on Monday, right before the council meeting.
okay.
Oh, so she does go to bed early.
Monday, that's really
Yeah, I know. That makes way more sense.
Alright. Alright, it is 6 o'clock, February 26th. I'm gonna call the Finance Committee meeting to order. Bill, you wanna come up? Bill's got 2 items to discuss with us tonight. He's got Myers tax abatement and the agreement between the city and Cledo for economic development.
I apologize, I'm losing my voice. I sent everything to you. First up is the Myers Spring abatement. I know you haven't been through an abatement yet. Basically, abatements are for manufacturers only. Retail professional restaurants that cannot get an abatement per Indiana code. There's a way around that, and we've done it, is you create a bond, and the developer buys the bond, and it's kind of like a reverse abatement. It's a lengthy process. We've done it. Luckily, this is just an abatement, straightforward with the manufacturer. I think there's 5 attachments. Well, I made it 1 attachment, but there's 5 things on there. The other thing on abatements, it has to be new equipment. It can't be used equipment. It has to be approved by you before they buy it. So sometimes you'll see some generalities on there, like purchase new equipment. Well, they don't have a serial number yet because they haven't bought it yet. So it has to be, manufacturing has to be new, and it has to be, it can't be on site before it's approved. The other thing with abatements, every year, so if you do grant this abatement, Myers Spring will now have to send us employment figures every year during those 5 years. If they don't meet your requirements, you can say the abatement's over. You probably saw in there an MOU. If they get below 80% of their employment levels, they're automatically disqualified. So I think in their case, if they got to if they got to 2.7 million, they're automatically disqualified. But every year you have to file property taxes and personal property tax returns. We gather their information. It'll be called a CF1. It's a compliance form. This is a SB1, which is a statement of benefits. This is their guess of what it will be. The compliance is how they actually did. So every year, you're going to have your first dose of this in 2 months. We send out about 100 things to look at. You'll be able to analyze everybody's employment levels, their salaries, and how they're doing. So that's the good thing about an abatement. Because if they didn't have an abatement, I can ask them till I'm blue in the face, and they don't have to give that information to me. But with an incentive, they do have to. In the case of Myers Spring, along with the packet, I sent some bullet points. They've been around 78 years here in Logansport, 1946. Just in the last 5 years alone, they've doubled their square footage. If you haven't been out there on Water Street, they have 50,000 square foot. They built another 50,000 right next to it. So they're very vested in Logansport. They've also increased their numbers 30% of employment and 85% in payroll. So when you talk about compliance, they're spot on. They do what they say they're going to do. I kind of gave some rough numbers about what they pay in real estate taxes, personal property taxes, just to kind of give you the full picture of